Today in soybeans, the market jumped up. That dryness in Brazil is really affecting the crop, and we were up double digits at one point, almost 16 cents. With above normal temperatures, it's really tough on the row crops, soybeans and even corn a little bit, but the U.S. dollar index was also lower. It kind of actually broke through a support level, but then it turned around and started to rally back. As you know, the stock market was down almost 500 points and rallied back to be to the upside. So the market's been pretty volatile, and it's affecting the grain markets as well. And I think that if the production levels are actually reduced in Brazil, we're going to see it's going to directly affect the soybean market completely here in the U.S. So there's real hope. There's real hope out there, and some optimism that that's actually going to happen, and that should give us a little bit of boost as we're waiting for the government to reopen and to find out what we're doing with the U.S.-China tariff wars. Now, corn was steady today. Not much happening. This government shutdown is really delaying the reports, and so it makes it very difficult. It just really means that all these export sales reports have the futures really on hold because we're flying blind. We can't figure out exactly where to go, and so we're seeing corn kind of move sideways, and we're stuck in that channel of like 365 to 385 on that March contract. Be very careful if the market actually breaks out one way or the other. You know, we could see the market really move after that. But until we get a little bit more of an update, it's going to be difficult to tell. And then we're going to definitely stay within that channel. You'll see a lot more participation as well. So a very quiet day as far as prices go for corn. Wheat was rising today. That oversold conditions really attracted some buyers. There's been some short covering, and that wet weather in Argentina also gave the market a little bit of a lift. You know, we're trying to recover from the deep losses that wheat has experienced in the last like 2 weeks of the market, but where it just seems like the sellers just really pounded futures into an area where we can actually be competitive. We almost even hit that $5 mark today before it came off and rallied. We were up over 5.10 on that March contract. We settled a little bit lower, but still higher on the day. Also, that increase in Russia exports is definitely going to weigh on futures. Now, today was just a little bit of a rebound, but we've got to be very careful. We need something more to get that market moving, or to get a little bit more momentum to have 2 up days in a row for right now.